Microphone's on.
We'll figure it out before we say it out loud. That's a bad thing.
All right.
You can leave that open.
That can stay open.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyways, 4:46, I'm a little early. Let's see. What did I do today? I did all the dogs that are up top. So that's Deagle and Nut dogs. So that's Asher, Amelia, Cadet, Seagram, Orville. Who's he with? He's with Pilot, who did really well today. No vomit in the car, no shaking. Wilbur's in there.
What did
Jackie and Amy focused on all the pokies today because Steve had to leave for an issue. So they did all 8 pokies, which was
They
great.
seem to have a very good time.
Oh yeah, they did. It was great. I had them do a nice setup where because Shannon still hasn't. I was just talking to her today. She's like, I still don't remember that I can use the pond. And I was like, you'll get there eventually. So I had Jackie and Amy take 2 pokies, and when they'd come back, they'd stop at V-Pen. They'd take those 2, put them in V-Pen, go get 2 more, and then rotate and bring them over. So it worked really well. They all got playtime and work time. I got my feelings really hurt today. Silly question, but do dogs get their feelings hurt? I don't know. I mean, I feel like some dogs get sad, but I don't know if they're. I mean, if you could be mean.
Well, if you try and pat one.
And not the other?
Certainly, if I try and pat him with Bentley's here,
Yeah.
come right in here.
Yeah.
So, yes, I would say his feelings were hurt that I was patting the wrong dog.
There you go. Zeppelin is doing all right. He's out back. He had a little bit more vomit today. I don't know if it was
He did?
bile. I guess that's what Grace said. I don't.
After we fed him breakfast?
I think so.
Really?
So, a little bit of bile. No vomit in the car. Yeah, that was happy dance. Gronk in service vest. He looks handsome. Yes, he does. He's a good boy. Let's see. I got to spend time with Gronk and Patrick today. That was fun. They're doing very well. It's a cute picture. What else? I saw something online. Janine put something on her Facebook that she's now going to have stables at her house so she can take donkeys to her yard.
Is she?
She's put this.
I can't wait.
I guess you have to get some sort of paper from the town or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. So
I do know that there is some law in Oxford about 1 horse per acre.
Yeah. So she said something about taking.
Well, I think they're all 2 acres lots.
Yeah.
So
she said something about taking the quarantine donkeys to her house.
that would be absolutely perfect.
So
I think she's going to put them in the horse trailer because she hasn't really got a barn.
no, but she could park one and make a fence around it, right? And they could climb inside.
Yep.
Yep. Gretchen got to go out today, training.
How was she?
She willingly jumps in the car now. Let's just say that. So, she's much better being down in the barn setting. It really helps with her training. She is eager to go in the car. She's happy. Once she's in the car, she's a little panicky, but she gets over it really quickly. I know. I smell like Noelle. I know. And your friend Walter.
Forget it.
Can't do anything with me. Huh. And your friend Walter. Huh. Oh, you don't like Walter. Oh, no. You don't like Walter. Noelle is doing well. She's feisty as ever. Leave it. Hey, stop. She's not in heat as of 5 minutes ago, so she's sitting in my car with Walter, so I don't know what's happening now, but they're
Nothing would be happening now.
no, but she'd be making a mess of my car. I'm just in love with little Buddy. He's the cutest little donkey. Yeah, little donkeys are cute.
He is cute.
I like donkeys.
Donkeys are good.
Donkeys are better than horses, in my opinion. I think. Yeah. Let's see.
I gotta get that. We have a scraper blade somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a saw blade.
Gronk, leave it.
It's like a saw blade with a leather handle at either end.
Uh-huh.
You know, pulls the hair out.
I think it's actually hooked into a U, and I think it's hanging in the T10.
Oh, that's right. Really?
I want to say it's like to the left or the right of
Yeah.
up above.
Yeah.
That's the last time I saw it.
I really should do that. to Maud because her hair was just coming out in handfuls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she was a little annoyed about it.
Who's looking the most promising for service? Gronk at the moment. No, just kidding. All the puppies are doing well. They're all at different stages of their training, so it's really hard to say. I mean, the oldest group we have, I think, is like 7 months old. So they're all at different phases, and they're all doing very, very well. So I think so far, though.
How many dogs do we have the size of Gronk? Just one more?
We have 2 more. Actually, Merle, Leslie's a little bit thinner. She's a little bit more daintier.
That's the black one.
Yeah.
Right.
Merle is.
And then there's nothing until we have at least 30.
Until the 7-month-old puppies.
We seem to have an awful lot of big dogs out in the yard.
Those are all the 7-month-old puppies. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are between the 5 and 7 months, or 6
whatever.
and 7, whatever
Those
they
are
are.
the puppies.
Those are the puppies, the 31 puppies.
Wow.
I went into Danvers Animal Hospital to get the pills. And hi, Megan. Oh, Megan. I was like, oh, you like seeing me now, but soon we have to spay and neuter 31 dogs. You're going to be like, get out of here. We don't want to see you anymore. Milk bag been felt yet? I don't do milk bags. I don't know if that's in.
I haven't looked.
I'm not sure.
There was absolutely nothing the other day.
Oh, hi, Betty. Betty and Ivy. She wants to buy a new leash from Carlene.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
How long is things
Email
like
Carlene with the length you want,
that? And the snap and stuff like
and if
that.
you want a double-ended snap on the end, or if you want it all connected to the chain. So
That was good. I
Grace
saw
is
that.
using the shedding device on Maud right now.
Grace is doing it
That's
now?
what it said. I see Maud. I don't see a person in there, but I don't know. Megan, how did the sponge thing go for you the hair in your car? It worked really well. I appreciate it. Thanks. It really helps because it like weaves in there, so it really helped to loosen it up. Thank you.
I saw common uses of common objects for things like that, and it did say any sponge will work.
Interesting.
A damp sponge will
Rubber
work
gloves.
with picking up dog hair off the roof of the
Oh,
car.
purple gloves.
Rubber gloves?
Rubber gloves.
Really?
Mm,
It sticks
that's
to
what
it?
said. Yeah, they will.
What's the personality difference, if any, between Clark and Gronk? Gronk's a little bit more serious than Clark. Clark's really goofy, so, but they both are the same once the vest is on. It's just out of the vest. So,
That's the harlequin.
hmm
Harlequins are goofy.
Are you truly ready to be a grandmommy again? Will you be bringing
Really?
back left and righty in case you have forgotten when you were some whittle screenshots of your socks are mistaken for puppies? That's funny.
What was that?
They just when I'd sit in the puppy pen when Noelle had puppies and I had these socks on that looked like puppies.
Okay.
They called them lefty and righty. Is Frenzy still at the farm? Yep, he's here. He's waiting on plans. He's with Shannon right now, so he doesn't have to sleep in the kennel. Anyone else keep getting the circle thing? Sorry, no, not over here.
I
Zeppelin,
get a white circle
sometimes she gets a white circle.
that doesn't do anything. You think I'm going to lose the image or something, but I don't. It just is semi-hidden.
Zeppelin and Gretchen are doing well. Zeppelin's out back and Gretchen's in kennel 4 in the barn, so you don't see her on camera. You get to watch Leslie tonight. And I had an old dog bed from Costco because I have a ton of dog beds at my house. So I brought one of my old ones in and I placed it in Leslie's house. I washed it, cleaned it, and then I zipped it and put it in kennel 10 and I covered it with fluffies and she jumped right on it and laid right down. So she was really happy. And then I came up here and I saw that she climbed off that bed, went onto the platform and marked those blankets and then jumped back down. So I went on the golf cart back down. I grabbed her pee blankets. I explained to her that was a bad thing. And she's curled up on the dog bed like, it wasn't me. I didn't do that. Confused a bit. Spay and neuter 31. Don't you need breeders? No. We're not booking anybody yet. I don't know. It's up to Carlene. I think all those pokies are going to make great service dogs. So she makes the call in the end who we keep as breeding dogs and who we don't. So
I was thinking of one black one.
a black one maybe. Don't hold it to her. She could change her mind. So we have a lot of black ones. All those
There was one
minions.
that was in here once.
Oh really?
One
One.
with 3 legs.
Zeppelin.
He was a nice dog.
Yeah. There's a lot of nice
Is he
They're-
on 4 legs yet?
Yes, a lot of the black ones in the Minions have that nice solid black color. Like it's not that like I don't know. People are gonna think I'm weird. Not that dirty black. It's like black.
Black.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I know.
all those ones are really nice. There's
No
and
freckles.
no freckles, and there's a lot of them in that Minion group. You'll have to. I'll parade them through one day.
Yeah, I'll start looking at them.
We're not going to make appointments yet. I like to spay and neuter them when they're this size because it's easier to hold them down when they come out of surgery. When they're giant dogs like that size, it's a little bit more difficult. It's like a 2-person job. It's like thrashing around on you. Let's see. You're going into Boston tomorrow? Is that
Yes, I am.
what time are you heading out
9:30.
with Bud?
But
Nice. Awesome.
Bud is driving.
Good. You going to be in there all day?
I doubt it.
Okay. Do dogs feel more secure in their own beds rather than sleeping in beds of their owners? I honestly,
They like to sleep in beds of their owners. Let me try that.
yeah, they like to sleep in human beds. My floor in my house is covered in dog beds, and I always come into my dogs are all on my bed. So I know sometimes I wonder why I try. I think it's a little bit of both. So. Let's see. Anything
Well,
else?
if a mattress was on the floor and a mattress was up on a, wouldn't you get up the one?
Yeah,
You wouldn't take the one on the floor.
probably not. No,
No, so dogs don't either.
I'll have to bring in a mattress when Noelle has her puppies again.
There you go.
I have enough of those at my house. So I remember that day.
Keeping you awake.
Yeah.
That's sort of like, oh, I'm going to go to sleep.
How was your meeting last night, Carlene?
It was interesting. We had good food,
Nice.
things like that.
Good. Lots of good conversation.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, I used the sponge in my car. Thank you for asking.
Well, the only thing we really did, we changed some of the wording in some of the
Some of your
ADI
documents. Yeah.
on the ADI stuff.
Good.
That's about it.
Very exciting.
Mark has a lovely and clean house.
Yeah, I've never been in his house. They were asking if you can think about keeping Wrinkle because her markings are fantastic. She's the one with the funny.
That's a sheep. That's not a stud dog.
Yeah, we were looking for like a black male, I think, is our best. That sounds funny. For breeding to our Harl females. Is Bentley going into Boston?
He is going into Boston.
He is.
Now, the problem is the lawyer's office is on the 20th floor or something.
Well, you have to be confident going into the
I
elevator.
know.
Don't get
Just
scared.
get in and stand there.
If you get scared, he's
I
going to
know.
get scared.
If anything goes wrong, you go to a lawyer.
I know. Noelle did love eating the previous mattress that I did bring for her. Yes, she did. So I got to keep her entertained. So got to do something for the poor girl. Anyways.
Okay,
Oh, that's your package today? That's
that's it. You only got a couple letters in the one package.
all right.
It'll
Quick,
be a very short mail call.
quick mail call. Then you're going to order your dinner.
Yes, we want to order the dinner now.
You're going to round up the troops and figure out.
This, are you on your way out or where are you going?
Yeah, I'm on my way out the driveway
Out
now.
the driveway, so we don't know where Grace is.
Uh,
That's right.
No. I think she was last seen in the barn, but you can call her cell phone.
Patrick started a list.
Huh?
Patrick started a list.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty. Have a fun time. I'll see you in the morning before you go to Boston.
Yes. Bud's driving.
Bye, Patrick.
Yeah, let me go and see what I can get on the list.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
You want to call, can you call Grace?
I'll call Grace and tell her to come up to the house.
Are you taking the list? Grilled shrimp on rice.
I'll call Grace and tell her to call the house with what she wants. Okay, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock on the dot.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Let's go ahead and see.
You gotta get Grace's first. And did you go to order in? Yeah.
We'll be down for a euro. Euro.
Say it out loud, we'll get 75 of them. We gotta be very careful about this. It can get out of hand.
I forget.
75 pizzas arrived. I'm gonna put that over there. Okay. Now I've lost the mail, right?
Oops, the basket.
There's the basket.
Right there.
There's the basket, okay. Okay, we don't need that anymore.
And there's Billy.
I have all this crap. Somebody gave me this yesterday. Hold that up. in front of
Oh,
the door.
hey. Yeah.
That fella.
Get up, Billy.
Okay. Now, how to raise chickens? No, we don't know that. There we go. A couple letters. Okay. And we have the phone ringing. Service Dog Project? Hi. Okay, what would you like? Are you there? Oh, God, I can't hear. Wait a minute, let me give you the date. See what she's saying, I can't hear.
Hello? Hi. Shell? Okay.
Oh, I didn't know what that word was.
Okay. So that's
Writing today.
Okay.
About people. Huh, okay. I will now go through this. My name is Stephanie, and I am in second grade in Belmont, Massachusetts, and she spelled out Massachusetts in second grade. This kid's got to be some kind of bright. I'm writing today to a person that can teach us more about deaf people. I read a book about A Place for Grace in English as a second language class. It is about a dog that wanted to be a service dog because service dog for a man named Charlie, who was deaf. I liked it because the dog in the story gets what he wants, too. The book made me think of some questions. For example, this is a second grader. Oh, good. I hope she runs for president someday or something. I don't know. The book made me think of some questions. For example, what's it like to be deaf? How long does it take to train a dog? Are the dogs and people cute? Cute? Yeah, that's cute. What does a dog do when the doorbell rings and it might be someone dangerous? Okay, we have to answer these questions one at a time. Is that what I should do? What's it like to be deaf? I don't know, but I'm getting that way because as you get older, your hearing goes. So I now have funny little things that I put in my ears that help me hear, supposedly, and therefore, I hope she's listening. I'm not done yet. How long does it take to train a dog? It all depends. But the way you train a dog to respond to noise, what you want to do is you want to train the dog to respond to a repetitive noise. So a lot of people have already trained their dog to do that, and they don't realize that they've done that. Because if somebody knocks on your front door and just keeps knocking, the dog will run to the door, and then it'll come back to you and barking, go back to the door. This is kind of the response that you want from any repetitive noise. You want the dog to go basically to you and then the noise. And it does work out pretty well. It doesn't take very long, because what I do is I have a remote control bell ringer or doorbell knocker or whatever it is, and all I do is I balance some dog cookies on top of the door frame, so that when the dog begins to come to me, and then we go to the door, and then I have a piece of cookie right there at the door, and I give it to them right there. Doesn't take a couple days. They get the idea of the door. So if you can then go to any sort of repetitive noise, and you get somebody else to help, that if the dog runs to them, they don't get the cookie, but they got to run to you, and then the person or who's ever making the noise. It works too with calling their name, like Harry, Harry, Harry. It's any repetitive thing the dog is supposed to you, and then the noise. Okay, so we got that. You now know how to train a deaf dog, a dog for a deaf person. What does the dog do when the doorbell might be dangerous? It doesn't. The dog's not going to know the difference whether the person is dangerous or not. I would love to hear the answer to these questions. Can you write back or tell me a website or video that would help me learn more? You may also call my teacher. He writes on the very bottom of the page here. Lindy Delario at That's an email address. Huh. Oh, there we go. And this person's name is Wendy. Please bring your dog. Thank you. Well, that one's Stephanie. I guess I better talk to this teacher. We got some bright kids here. I don't know what's going on. Second grade? Whoopee. We better hang on to this letter. I'll get a hold of the teacher and see what, maybe I can answer those questions online when they're actually listening, because right now in Massachusetts, they're probably not in school. We'll have to figure that out, maybe have a lunchtime something or other. Uh-oh. I see a pattern. Hello. I'm in the second grade in Belmont, Massachusetts. Okay, it's the same kind of stuff here. I would love to hear these. Could I write back and tell me a website or that? Huh. Oh, I see. Well, that one goes in the same pile. And this one has writing a letter to a business. Well, that's kind of cute. Isn't that? Okay.
So we may have a local Stedman kind of.
We may have to have, we're going to have to call the teacher, get that all understood. I better keep the Daniel Butler School in Belmont, Massachusetts. We better keep that over there. What are we doing? Oh, I gave you that already. Right?
Yep.
Okay. That teacher could be another Dawn.
Yep.
We can get something going here. Okay, please find a check for that. Okay, I did that. For 2 quick pick numbers. Didn't think my interest in the service dog could be picked any further until you introduced the donkeys. Can't tear my eyes away. Such fun. Connie. Lucy Lou. From New Jersey. And she wants 2 chicken bricks. That's got to go in the banking department. And over here. And then this got to go in the chicken brick department. Ouch. And we don't have, and that doesn't have Methuen Misfits. I don't know where that came from. Thank you. Oh, my word. The Methuen Misfits enjoyed your presentation. Thank you very much. A whole bunch of names here. Thank you and everyone at Service Dog Project for everything that you do. We enjoyed having you come speak to us. Oh, the MS support group meeting. Bentley was a true gentleman. I hope you continue to improve the lives of people with MS and others with balance issues. Huh, the Methuen Misfits, MS Fits. That works. Well, that's very nice. And they must have taken money up or something. They got us some dollar ups.
Yes.
Okay, we got that part. Where did that envelope come from? Because I did that a long time ago. And it doesn't have an address on it. So somebody has to have delivered it. There you go, it's yours. I don't think I have any more. No. I have a package. I have a package from Andrew Halls, Aurora, Oregon. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Let's see what I thought I saw.
Ah! Here we go. Here we go. Chocolate poodle hazelnut. Oh my lord. Oh my heavens.
Dark chocolate, it's good for you.
Oregon hazelnut toffee. Oh dear me. And these haven't got any calories in it at all. Extra dark chocolate. Looks like blueberries. Wow. This is bad news. Marionberry coated hazelnuts. Oh, they're going to be, okay. Thank you. Going another diet. It was Andrew Halls.
Halls,
Yeah.
Halls.
Anon. Okay, so they may have come from Andrew Halls, and they were sent here by Anon, who's that woman's name that I can never remember how to pronounce, G-I-G-I. So it looks like that's who it's from.
From Anon or?
Anon, G-I-G-I, who we also call Anon,
Okay.
so that I don't have to pronounce it.
Is it Jimmy?
I don't know, I can never remember. It's one of those binary decisions
I'm
again.
gonna say Jimmy.
Always confuses me. Always confuses me. Okay. Teaching hubby how to iron and watching Mail Call on the big screen. Huh. When do Patrick and Gronk leave the farm? They're going to be here for another few days. Linda Kay might have to schedule a meeting with that second grade class. That's true. Blue Penguin was just going to type that in, but I did. Jerry from Ohio did it much quicker and in lower cases. Grace is with the donkeys right now. Is she? Did you call in supper? I bet he didn't call in supper yet. Where are you going? Okay, we don't have any questions. We don't have any questions. One more comment. We've heard about, you talk about Harlequins being goofy. Has Bentley ever been goofy stage? Yeah, when he was a puppy, he was a little goofy. He was goofy. I had another interesting thing to show everybody, which I'll now show everybody by sound. I made a list of all the litters we've had back to 1993, something like that. And I have sorted them by color. So I have 9 times that I have bred a black to a black. And even in those, with that coloration, I had 1 white deaf. And the next bunch were a black to a harlequin. And I had 14 litters that way. And with a black to a harlequin, I had 1 white deaf. Then I came down to a harlequin to a harlequin. I had 10 litters of those. Oh, you know the other thing I was going to say. Let me go back to the beginning here. With my black to black, I had 55 pups, of which 20 were service dogs. Of the harlequin to black, I had 14 litters, which was 70 pups, of which 36 were service dogs. Those each had 1 white deaf one in there. Now we're on to harlequin. I had 10 litters, which was 37 dogs. I had a couple in there with 1 in the litter. Of the 37 dogs, only 5 were service dogs. And that's kind of because these are the early dogs before I started having service dogs at all. So that's why that's kind of a fake number. Then we get down into the merles. I have 6 litters involving a merle and a harl, and a merle and a black. And of those, I had 48 puppies. This is the current bunch of puppies, a lot of them. I have 48 puppies, and of that, so far, 25 of them are service dogs, and we did have 5 white deaf out of the Merlin Harlequin cross. We have also had a Merlin Harlequin cross, the same thing, which had none. So when we spread Bentley to Scarlet, we had 3 white deaf, and then we had 2 white deaf, and then we had no white deaf. And of that, at the same time, we had 18 service dogs. So if we get 18 service dogs and have to find pet homes for 5 deaf puppies, which we could find without any problem, that to me justifies breeding them that same breeding again, because those are damn good puppies. And one of them is George. So for anybody who says, oh, you shouldn't breed a harlequin to a merle, says I never should have bred George. He's a nice dog. And we have 18 are out working already from that bunch. I mean, those are good dogs. So it's worth to me the risk of having white deaf. They're not that much trouble. As a matter of fact, I don't think it's right to say the deaf are trouble. All of these, there's not one that's got any problem with their hips. Why isn't everybody all excited about their hips instead of the white deaf? So that hips would be more trouble than white deaf. That's my lecture on bloodlines for the day. Bye.
You have 4 new comments.
Huh?
You have 4 new comments over there.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Uh-oh, here I go. No, catch it. Bentley losing weight? No. What is dessert? I don't know if we have any. How was my meeting for the new building? That was fine. Oh, that was fine. Because I get the quote for the new building and I start paying the bill and things. And after I did that, I took him over and showed him where we want to have this parking lot. And he said, well, I can have my guy just straighten this out when I come to do the other. Okay, so now we got a parking lot out of the deal. And then before he left, he said to me, he said, I got practically a brand new golf cart. It's an electric. Could you use it? I said, you bet your sweet bippy we could. So out of the whole deal so far with the building, I've gotten the building, the parking lot, and a golf cart. So I'm doing very well on that one. Bye.